Hey there. Let me tell you something I've learned over the years. Something simple but powerful. Don't sweat the small stuff. Life is full of little hiccups, isn't it? The coffee spill on your shirt right before a meeting, the long line at the grocery store, or that text your friend took forever to reply to. We've all been there. It's easy to let these tiny frustrations pile up and ruin your day. But here's the thing. Stressing over the small stuff is like trying to juggle jelly beans. It's messy, sticky, and honestly, not very productive. Let's get real. How many times have you worked yourself up over something only to realize later it didn't matter? Maybe it's the parking spot someone stole, or the way your coworker left the printer out of paper again. But ask yourself this: will this matter a week from now? A month? A year? Most of the time, the answer is a big, fat no. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine, let's call her Sarah, was planning a big birthday dinner. She wanted everything to be perfect: the decorations, the food, the playlist. But on the day of the party, the caterer ran late. Her playlist wasn't syncing, and the balloons? Wrong color. She was so caught up in the chaos that she forgot to enjoy the party. It wasn't until later that she realized none of her friends cared about the details. They just wanted to celebrate her. She missed out on the joy because she was sweating the small stuff. Now, here's a little trick I use when the small stuff threatens to take over. I call it the zoom out test. Picture your life like a giant painting. Those little smudges and imperfections? They're barely noticeable when you look at the whole picture. Focus on the masterpiece, not the minor flaws. Another thing to remember: life is unpredictable. Things will go wrong. It's inevitable. But here's the beauty. You get to choose how you respond. You can either let the small stuff ruin your mood, or you can laugh it off and move on. Humor is a great antidote for stress. For example, if you drop your sandwich on the floor, instead of freaking out, think, well, the floor wanted a snack too. And let's talk about control for a second. A lot of stress comes from trying to control things that are, frankly, out of your hands. The weather, other people's behavior, or even your cat knocking over a glass. These aren't things you can change. But what you can control is how you react. Choose calm. Choose to let go. Now, I'm not saying ignore everything. Some things are worth your attention. But the key is learning to tell the difference between what's important and what's not. Think of your energy like a bank account. Do you really want to spend it on tiny, insignificant fees? Or would you rather save it for the big-ticket items that truly matter? Here's another thought. Life is short. Do you want to spend it fretting over the little things or enjoying the big, beautiful moments? When you're 80 years old, are you going to remember the time your flight got delayed or the amazing adventure you went on afterward? So here's my challenge for you. The next time you find yourself sweating the small stuff, pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, does this really matter? If it doesn't, let it go. If it does, handle it with grace and move on. And hey, if this little nugget of wisdom resonated with you, let's keep the good vibes rolling. Hit that like button, drop a comment about a time you didn't sweat the small stuff, and share this with someone who could use a reminder. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips to live a lighter, happier life. Take care, my friend. And remember, life's too short to juggle jelly beans. Keep smiling and keep focusing on what truly matters.